Chaiju or whatever, just wasting time. For real, you gotta work or go to F-rank school. That's exactly your problem. Admitting your brain dead parent gacha, it's literally over. If your life has been out of the top grossing gacha rank, alright, it's 2 a.m. right now. Room's pitch black, only your phone screen lighting up your face. What are you degenerates even doing? I know. You're probably under the covers scrolling through some doom-scrolling threads on social media, reading about some Chaiju or whatever, just wasting time. For real, you gotta work or go to school tomorrow. You know you gotta sleep, but you feel like mud and can't crawl out of bed. You're like, why? Your brain's screaming at you to sleep, but your fingers are just doing the infinite scroll. Yikes, wait, that's literally me. Good job today, I guess. Well, you lads are probably in the exact same boat. Let me just lay this out right now. If you're a degenerate with too much free time who wants to share this garbage tier existence with a bottom feeder like Op, just shut up and subscribe. If you hate it, don't watch. Close the thread. Normies are not welcome here. Alright, let's announce what we're talking about today. If I had to name the thread, it'd be Bad News. Up blamed his entire doomed life on fate, laughing my ass off. The trap of the zero effort theory. You guys have brain-dead attention spans if I talk too long, so I'm gonna split this into 3 chapters. Chapter 1. To the Chads whose lives are somehow falling apart. Chapter 2. The zero effort theory and the blaming it all on fate problem. And Chapter 3. Turning your brain off feels amazing, but you'll rot. We're rolling with these 3. This is gonna be on the test, so pay attention. So let's jump right into Chapter 1. To the Chads whose lives are somehow falling apart. Look, life is just a series of L's, right? Take home pay is yen. Boss yells at you for no reason. And you come home so exhausted, you join the binge eat and pass out club. Then you wake up from your coma, and it's 2 a.m. Seriously, every day is like some baseball team in their dark ages. Starting pitcher gets blown up, relievers get shelled, and the closer walks everyone in self-destruct. Just a straight path down a losing streak. How do you? You just stare at the ceiling thinking, man, why is my life such a trash game? But you know what? You lads absolutely never think it's your own fault. You're like, society sucks, the economy is trash, my gacha look is terrible. You just blaming it all on others, on your environment. What? I can hear you sighing through the screen from here. I mean, unrelated to this topic, just a personal story from OP. But back when I got rejected by every single company during job hunting, I genuinely blamed the world. Staring in a mountain of rejection emails, I was like, it ain't my fault, it's society's fault for not recognizing my genius. There's definitely some goobers among you who are too lazy to even write a resume, just acting tough while leeching off your parents. Yep, laughing my ass off, he's seething right now because I had hit the bullseye. That just confirms you're from an F-rank school. That's exactly your problem. Admitting your brain dead is rougher than messing up your order at Ramajiro at midnight and getting the death stare from the owner. But look, keep doing that, and you're gonna fall into a massive swamp. If you're clueless about this, you're just gonna get milk dry. Got off track, bringing it back. Next, Chapter 2. The zero effort theory and the blaming it all on fate problem. Whenever they mess up, some guys pull the ultimate excuse card. It's the Op was destined to end up like this from the start, fate blaming problem. This ain't actually just some bathroom graffiti logic. It's been debated in philosophy forever. Actually has a fancy name. The fallacy of determinism. Fun fact for you. Mentioning philosophy might sound like some try-hard normie stuff, but skipping the big words. I'll explain it at a middle school level, so even we can get it. Too long, didn't read. Basically, everything in the world is predetermined by past events and laws of nature. So there's no room for human free will or effort. Therefore, whatever you do is pointless. It's that kind of extreme mindset. Picture this. You guys are tied down to a single iron rail in a long, dark tunnel, chained by your hands and feet, forcefully sliding down into the future. Right next to you, there are countless branching paths. There's a bunch of roads scattered around that could be a walk-off grand slam for your life. But just because you're chained to the rail, you purposely pretend not to see them. You're like, I'm stuck on this rail. It is what it is. Going straight to hell ain't my fault. It's fate. What the fuck? If you think about it calmly, that's the ultimate secret technique for dodging responsibility. Pulling a fate card only when it's convenient? That's too genius. Like when you're late, normally you'd apologize and say, my bad, I overslept. But the fate blamer goes like this. No, listen, I was late today because last night, a compilation video of old pro baseball brawls suddenly popped up in my recommendations. And the reason I couldn't stop watching is because of the algorithm, meaning it wasn't my will, but the fate guided by big tech. So I'm not the bad guy. Like, are you brain dead? That's just shifting the blame. I know what you degenerates are gonna say. But if you lose the parent gacha, it's literally over. If your life has been out of the top grossing gacha ranks since birth, nothing's gonna turn it around. Fate is absolutely real. I knew you'd say that. You have a point, but with conditions. Sure, there are things you can't control, like your born environment or talent. There are exceptions, but you've gotta look at the big picture. Causality. The rule that there's a cause and an effect ain't a lie in itself, but you get too chained to it and completely ignore all the complex probabilities and the element of human choice in between. That's what's messed up. If you seriously think everything is decided by fate, that means you picking a canned shahai at the convenience store today, and grabbing that fried chicken by the register was all predetermined since the Big Bang. Like hell, that convenience story is true. Laughing my ass off at your tiny sample size, seriously. Humans only see what they want to see. Thinking of 0 or 100 is just brain dead. Drop the emotional arguments and listen. And now, for the climax. Chapter 3. Turning your brain off feels amazing, but you'll rock. This shield called the fallacy of determinism. Once you start using it, it feels so damn good. Because you can perfectly justify doing absolutely nothing and running away from effort. While being a permanent F-rank bottom feeder is fate. Not being able to get my girl is fate. If you brainwash yourself like this, taking mental damage from failing drops to 0. You don't have to blame yourself anymore. You can run away from the mental anxiety. But look, it might go against your intuition, but this is reality. That's just a slow suicide called turning your brain off. Thinking, well, Ops life was over from the start like a 28-3 blowout. Stopping the coping or the dooming, and just tapping on your phone in bed. But you can't run away from the fact that your current choices make your future. If everything was really predetermined, there'd be no point in us degenerates gathering here and arguing about this and that. Are you saying whether you pick your right nostril or your left nostril right now was decided since the Big Bang? That's just dumb. We're talking right now to try and get a better outcome. Somewhere in your hearts, you lads want to escape your current trash-tier reality too, which is why you're listening to this dead midnight stream. You can't look away from the empirical fact that the future is completely unpredictable, and that your dumb daily choices definitely affect the outcome. At the end of the day, you chose today yourself. Convenient fate doesn't exist. It's a harsh reality that whether you turn off your phone and sleep right now, or keep doom-scrolling pointless summary sites until morning and wake up feeling like ditch water, fate ain't choosing that. You are your fingertips are. Extreme determinism is just a cope that throws away all possibility of getting better. Consider yourselves educated. Alright, so I've been rambling on and on. But the fact that you listen to Ops Bathroom graffiti talk until the very end means you're some seriously bored goobers. Even after all this, tomorrow's still gonna come. You lads are gonna get rocked in packed trains tomorrow, heading to work or school with dead fish eyes. Then when night comes, you'll fall back into the same cycle, making excuses that it's fate, nothing I can do. Or are you gonna struggle just a tiny bit, just a millimeter, and try to change something with your own choice? That's up to you guys to decide. Well, ain't got nothing to do with Op anyway. Do whatever the hell you want. Wait, the thread is dying. Laughing my ass off. No momentum at all. Is this topic dead content? Whatever. Got an early morning tomorrow, so Oak's going to sleep. Thread closed. We're dead. Night chads. Wait a sec. Almost forgot. Next time, I'll explain network effects. Alright, this time the thread is actually closed.